Hello, everybody, and welcome to week 2 of YJSS. Normally in this week, we would get everybody together to give you an introduction to the honors program, but this week we cannot be together. So instead, Dr. Cribbs and I have put together a PowerPoint presentation that is going to give you an introduction to all the things that you need to know when you're starting out in the honors program. As always, we are available for questions. So if after you see this PowerPoint, you have questions, you can always email us at honors@rmc.edu. So we will start out by letting Dr. Cribbs introduce us.
All right. Hello, I am Dr. Cribbs. I'm an associate professor in the sociology program and serve as a co-director of the honors program. I am also an affiliated faculty member with Black Studies and Gender, Sexuality, and Women's Studies. This is my, I think, 6th year at Randolph-Macon and 3rd with the honors program. And I get to do this with Dr. Marchetti.
I'm Dr. Marchetti. I'm the Garnet Lambert Professor of Chemistry. This is also my 3rd year in the honors program. This is my 20th year at Randolph-Macon College. I just calculated that this morning. And as you saw in the video last week, I also attended Randolph-Macon as an undergrad, so I have a pretty long history with Randolph-Macon College. This is the honors office. So if you live in Andrews Hall, you have probably seen the honors office as you've walked through the lobby. You've probably also seen that the honors office is not open this semester. In a normal semester, the honors office would be open Monday through Friday, and one or both of us would be there to staff it during that period of time. But because of COVID and because we are not allowed to have students in our office, we are operating remotely. The best way to reach us this semester is by email at honors@rmc.edu. You can also send us, or you can also call us on our honors office phone, which is there at the bottom of the screen. We are hoping that as soon as it is safe, we are going to be able to be staffing the honors program in person again. So you've probably heard this before, either when you visited Randolph-Macon as a prospective student or when you went to our website, but we just want to quickly go over the benefits of honors program membership because you guys can take advantage of those benefits now that you're here at Randolph-Macon College. First of all, you have enhanced library privileges, so you can check out books for a little bit longer. You can also check out more expensive or request more expensive interlibrary loans. So you can talk to the librarians if you have questions about that. Honors students get priority access to services at the edge, so career planning. Those open up for registration to honors students slightly before they open up to the rest of our community. We also are going to have folks from the Edge come and give some presentations to us this semester, which is kind of a neat thing. You all are in an Honors YJSS section with only Honors YJSS students, unless you are a nursing student. That means that your advisor, your academic advisor, has been picked by the honors program, and your captain has been picked by us as well. They are specially selected individuals who have had a relationship with the honors program before and who are going to be knowledgeable about the things that we do. We do have some money to provide for you as you move forward in your college education for travel to conferences to present the results of your research. We also have a little bit of money to help you in the application application process for graduate or professional school. We provide honors focus, so everyone should have gotten their honors focus common read book, Dreamland. If you didn't, please let us know by emailing us. Oh look, Dr. Cribbs is holding up Dreamland. So we have that every year. We will have a different theme. You will get a different book and we'll have different programming related to the book. And then we also are able to do things like have receptions with distinguished visitors to our campus that are reserved only for honors students. When we have other distinguished visitors to our campus, we often get some dedicated tickets for the program as well. Another thing to remember is that if you complete our program, meaning that you do all of our coursework and you graduate with the minimum GPA, you will have honors listed on both your diploma and on your transcript. Okay, so the next thing that we want to do is draw your attention to the honors handbook. If you are living in a dorm, you should have gotten on your door when you arrived on campus a bag that contained your honors t-shirt, your honors lanyard, and your honors handbook. If you are not living on campus this fall, you should have gotten an email from me with a PDF version of the handbook, and your t-shirt and lanyard are in our office, and we are going to get those to you as soon as it's safe for us to be together. If you did not get the honors handbook, you need to let us know, and we will make sure that you get a copy of it. The honors handbook contains all sorts of really important information. It lists all of our courses. It has the forms that you need to fill out as you complete our curricular work. It's got information about us. It's got information about the office. So please make sure you use that as a reference as you proceed through this year.
This is an overview of the honors curricular components. We'll do it as a quick overview now, and then we'll go through each of these in a little bit more detail. So all honors students are required to take 3 100 to 200 level honors courses. Honors 300, which is a project-based learning course. You're required to complete 1 honors enrichment unit, where there are lots of opportunities for experiences there. And then to submit an annual e-portfolio, which helps showcase the work that you've completed over the last year.
Many of you have already signed up for a 100 or 200 level honors course for this fall or for the January term. So just briefly go over those. They are open only to honors students. They are capped at 15 students for this academic year. Next academic year, they're going to be capped at 16 students. All of our honors courses also satisfy at least 1 general collegiate requirement, so AOK or CAR, non-Western, something like that. We try to make them exciting, engaging, and innovative, and they're usually taught in the format of a graduate level course. And what we mean by that is that they're not more difficult than other courses, but they're more exploratory, more open discussion, more debate, less traditional lecture. In order to complete the honors program, students are required to take 3 of these courses, and that gets you part of the way toward graduating with honors. We suggest that all of our first year students take at least 1 in their first year, but you could take all 3 of them in your first year if you wanted to, especially since they're all satisfying a collegiate requirement. This is a list of our honors courses for fall 2020 and January 2021. So the fall 2020 courses, at this point, you can't add those. We've passed the add date for this semester, but you can most certainly add a January 2021 course. Currently, we have on the schedule 6 Wives of Henry VIII, and very soon, if not by the time you watch this video, we will add a course in sport and exercise psychology that will partially fulfill the collegiate requirement in the social sciences. We are hoping to add at least 1 more honors course in January 2021 by the time you have, by the time that you all register for your your spring classes. These are the courses that we have on our schedule so far for spring 2021. So we're going to offer Road Trip, Going Places in American Literature, a course about mathematical biology, a course about recreational mathematics. We're going to offer Heroes and Villains again, as well as a course called Gender-Based Violence in Classical Antiquity, and then a course that is tentatively titled Learning and Productivity, the Science of Getting Things Done by an Education faculty member. And we're hoping to offer 1 or more additional courses. So just watch the schedule. You all will register for courses probably sometime in November. And you may see additional courses when that schedule goes up.
The 4th honors course that you are required to take in order to graduate with honors is Honors 300. You can take this course anytime after the first semester of your first year at Randolph-Macon. It's not an ideal course for a first year student to take during the fall. So this course is a project-based learning course where the students are really leading through the entire project from start to finish. So the faculty member works with a community partner, where that community partner has identified some problem that they have where they may not have the expertise or the time or the other resources in order to work on this particular problem. So the students over the course of the semester learn about the problem and then find particular ways to try to solve or at least lessen the problem on the community partner. So in the past, students have worked with circles Ashland, Shalom Farms, and then there have been a number of different problems where Randolph-Macon College was the community partner.
The next requirement is the honors enrichment unit. So you need to do one honors enrichment unit at some point while you're a student at Randolph-Macon. It can be completed at any time, and it's something that goes above and beyond the normal student experience. We want you to find something that you are passionate about, that you want to explore further. The honors enrichment unit can be fulfilled in a bunch of different ways. So here are some of the options. You can design an independent study course with a faculty member. So something that you want to explore further, you can propose that to a faculty member and you can basically design your own course. You can do an honors contract and an existing course. So an honors contract basically means that you want to do additional work in a course about something in that course that maybe excites you, something that you want to learn more about. You work with a faculty member to complete that. You can do a senior research project in your major, which many of you will be required to do anyway. You can do original research in an area that you're passionate about, and SURF or summer research is listed there, but you can do research during the semester as well. It doesn't have to be a summer project. You can study abroad for a semester or a year. We do not allow J-term travel courses because you travel for a short period of time to count as an HEU, but you can study abroad for a semester or for a year or for the summer as well. And then if you don't do any of those, you can design your own project, and those you need to get approved by one of us. In the past, students have done the Disney College program. They've spent a semester at the Grand Canyon. They've done a service project about something they're passionate about, but you can design something that interests you, so it doesn't have to be one of these things listed here.
We have a number of events related to Honors Focus for this fall that we want to let you know about. These are things that we're pretty excited about. So the first of these is going to happen on September the 8th. It is an online trivia challenge where you get to go up against other Randolph-Macon honors students to test your knowledge on the book Dreamland. The second is that we will have a virtual Q&A discussion with the author of Dreamland, Sam Quiones, who's agreed to join us in our Randolph-Macon community to talk about his book. The third of these is a date to be announced, but in November, various local leaders who work on opioid addiction will come together to talk about how we see opioid addiction happening in Ashland and in Central Virginia, and to talk about various resources that are available around opioid addiction. We also have in the YJSS 3 different Dreamland discussion times. August 28th is the first of these, September 5th and October 2nd. So those conversations will be coupled with the other YJSS material for the day. The other thing to kind of note is that there will be 2 other community-wide discussions about Dreamland that will happen. One about kind of opioid use in the criminal justice system, and the second one about understanding the psychology and neurobiology around opioid addiction.
And we will also have honors focus events in the spring. We haven't released the schedule for those as of yet because we are still planning them, but you'll get a schedule with our spring honors focus events as well.
In addition to the Honors Focus events, we have a number of honors student workshops. So some of you, captains in particular, probably have heard of these as our Honors Lunch and Learns. We are not lunching this time, we're just learning, so and they're not all occurring during a lunch time. So we're renaming them for this fall Honors Student Workshops. The first of these has already occurred by the time you've seen this video. It's managing online classes. If you missed the opportunity to see that, you should be able to go to the Honors YouTube channel and check that workshop out. The second is on September 15th. It will be hosted by Don Treese Brown in The Edge. He's going to come and talk about positioning yourself on social media for success. So thinking through what you post now and how that might affect career choices and opportunities or internships later on down the road. So how do you use your social media to actually help you out instead of hurting you? And I'll note right now real fast that the Edge Career Center is ranked number 14 in the country for career centers. So what they offer is outstanding. It's worth coming and checking out what he has to say. October 20th from 10:30 to 11:30, Rachel Douglas from the Interwork Center is going to talk about reducing stress through mindfulness. So she's going to give a broad overview about what mindfulness is, and then walk you through some mindfulness activities and exercises in order to reduce your stress. October 30th, the Virginia Center for Inclusive Communities will be hosting a workshop on understanding implicit bias. So you'll understand what that concept is and then how we all have it, and then ways to reduce your own implicit bias. Our last workshop for the fall is on November 9th, centered on careers in health professions. A number of our incoming honors students are interested in various fields and various careers in the health professions. Some of you are already engaged in that with the nursing program, or have maybe met with Josh Quinn and done some free health advising. This is going to give you an opportunity to ask more detailed questions and to kind of explore different pathways in healthcare.
Okay, and then lastly, we have some social activities planned for the fall. Keep in mind that every activity that we are talking about in this presentation is virtual, so they will all happen via Zoom. So watch your email for announcements and reminders, and make sure that you log on to Zoom. We're not going to have any in-person activities during this fall semester. So on September 18th from 8 to 9 p.m., we're going to have online virtual bingo, where we can all log on and play bingo together, and we're going to have prizes associated with that. On November 4th, we're going to have a Randolph-Macon trivia night. So this is another speed quizzing online trivia where you can be in teams. You're going to answer Randolph-Macon trivia questions, and we'll have prizes for that as well. And then on October 29th, we're going to have a Halloween movie night where we can all watch a movie together, have some Halloween movie, and hopefully we'll be able to arrange a chat with that as well. All right, so that's all the information that we have for you today. Again, if you have any questions, the best way to reach us is honors@rmc.edu. You can send us an email at any time, or you can ask your captain, or you can ask your YJSS instructor, because they are both very knowledgeable about the honors program. Anything else?
That's it. Take care, y'all.
Thank you.